I would say that contrary to popular belief, you can get in really great shape and still be like a lazy person. The reason I say this is because I know for myself, I feel like by default, I'm naturally pretty lazy. But on the outside, people might be looking in. They'll be like, what do you mean you're lazy? You're getting up early in the morning. You're going to the gym every day. You're eating healthy foods. You're doing business stuff. That's not lazy. I'm like, yeah, but the way I'm going about it kind of is. And it's funny. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I am doing things. And in order to get in shape, there are like certain actions that you need to do. But there is a lazy approach to doing it. So for example, waking up early. This morning, I woke up at like 4 a.m. because I just kind of like woke up and I felt pretty awake. And I was like, if I go back to bed and I wake up in a couple hours, I'm actually going to feel more tired than if I were to just get up right now. So I got up. I told someone that. They're like, oh man, I wish I had the same drive as you. I'm just too lazy. And it's like, no, I was like, I got up because I'm too lazy to go through the effort of feeling tired later that I'm just like, screw it. I'm just going to wake up right now. And then when it comes to the eating, it's like, oh, you're eating all this protein. You got the shakes and, you're doing the pound of ground beef every day. And it's like, yeah, I do that because I'm too lazy. Like, I don't want to be cooking all these different complicated things. I have the protein shakes because it's just powder, chug it, and you're good to go. Even with the fitness, it's like, I want to grow my shoulders a bit more. So what do? I train my shoulders more. Like, there's not really any other like complicated thing with it. But before, it's like, okay, I might do shoulders. And it's like, oh, but I also have to do some dynamic movements and some plyometric style exercises. And I got to, flat bench, incline bench. I got to do the lower chest and dips. And then not just that, but like for the shoulders, I can't just be doing lateral raises. I got to do military press and front raises and arm circles, all these different things. Meanwhile, it's like, I just want to get my shoulders to look bigger. And I'm feeling a little bit lazy for how I want to go about doing that. So what am I going to do? Well, if I work the lateral shoulder more, guess what it'll do? It'll grow the lateral shoulder more. Now I haven't like they're a little deflated right now. I have to train my shoulders in a little bit, but it's like, if you have a specific goal, like you can do what's called the fast path to cash, where it's like, what's the fastest path to getting cash? It's like, what's the fastest path to just getting the results? So with the shoulders, it's like, what's going to get them looking bigger? Well, if I just get the lateral side of the shoulder bigger, it's going to get my shoulders looking bigger. So I'm just going to do a lot of lateral raises. When it comes to like eating healthy, it's like, what are the biggest metrics for eating healthy according to your specific goal? So for me, it's like losing more fat, building more muscle. And it's like, okay, losing fat, eat less calories. Check. Building more muscle, eat more protein. Check. So it's like, of course, I'm going to go towards having a lot of protein shakes and eating a pound of ground beef and then just vegetables. Like, that's the fastest path to cash right there. So with your own fitness journey, it's like, what is the goal that you're aiming towards? And what's the immediate thing that you could be doing to get there? Fancy stuff aside, like if you want to wake up and have more energy, sure, maybe go to bed earlier, sleep in a little later, or maybe you do got to wake up earlier. Maybe you got to cut out some caffeine. But it's like, when it comes to fitness, it's like, I don't like to leave things up to hope and chance. It's like, I'm going to do the things that I know are going to get me the direct result. Like, if there's no straight correlation between a specific action and then the results I want to get with my health and my fitness, I'm not going to dance around it. I'm just not going to do it. So oddly enough, like you can be lazy and still get in great shape. Like, if you're trying to build muscle, you could just do wide grip pull-ups, wide bench press, and some leg presses. Those 3 exercises, you do that enough times, you are going to be looking significantly bigger than you were if you were to try to hit every single muscle group. I guarantee it. But you also got to get the protein in and the calories and things like that. And then if you want to lose weight, I guarantee if you eat less than you burn, you will lose weight. Simple as that. And if you don't want to eat less, move more. Like, that's the simple metrics. And then, you can get fancy with it after that. But I don't know. I just wanted to go on this little rant just to kind of help make some paradigm shifts, pivot your perspective when it comes to getting in shape. It doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, the simpler you make things, the better. So hopefully with this channel here, the content that I got keeps it very simple, very easy. That's what I want. I want to help get you guys and gals in shape. So if you got any questions, comment it below, subscribe if it feels like you maybe had some type of epiphany moment there. And until next time, see you next video.